Hello everyone, welcome to another GM livestream. My name is GM Ryden, with me is GM Storm. Storm, how are you feeling today?
The event, so it's an exciting time for Elsword, and looking forward to what we've got here today for you guys.
Good old OBS decided not to detect your audio. Don't worry, I got in the middle of it, so they got to hear you say that you're excited.
That's good. We don't want another 15-minute segment of people not being able to hear me, but them not realizing they should be hearing me.
I'm blaming the chat on that one.
I can't remember who that was that said that.
I can't remember either. But hello to Gun Eka in the YouTube chat. Welcome to Light Swords, Isvarel, Sammy Farej, Chrono Cosplay, Elgaunt on Twitch. Also, Lai Cardoso in YouTube. Welcome. So, if you guys have missed it, we do have a summer update, obviously.
That's crazy if you missed it. I'm just putting that out there at this point.
For you,
you should know about it.
For those of you on Twitch, if you click click the link that I actually just posted in the chat with the Command 2025 roadmap. For YouTube, there's the link. You can kind of just see a quick little refresher of what we have coming out. We announced it last week. We talked about it last week. A quick little overview for those who may have missed it. I know that some people have missed it, actually. Because some of them were a bit surprised when they found out that, hey, by the way, we're giving out a +11 Submergence of Abyss weapon soon. And they're like, wait, you're giving that out? When is it? Well, it's next week. As we've been talking about it for like the past 2 weeks or so. Well, actually, it hasn't been 2 weeks. Buff FB. I don't know how we could buff Facebook. Oh, wait, Fury's Blade. Kairatai, feel free to go to our Discord feedback section. Let us know what kind of buffs you'd like to see. Elgon, you already know. You're on the Discord. You know what to do. Do it. Keep asking.
Well, we are going to eventually get a balance patch, right? In a few weeks. Not next week. In a few weeks.
That's true. August 13th. August 13th. Maybe some of the classes that you guys are saying might be a part of it. I know some people have been asking for something related to the ice burners, because we just had Erebus Elegy released this week. I know a lot of people have been burning for it. Storm, have you made any attempts on it?
I have not just yet. I haven't looked at it, but it reminds me. I'm going to stop fishing. I'm going to go take a look at it, see if I want to do that.
Watch, he's going to start pulling in the middle of the stream. He's going to pull like all the great items.
I know
that some of the more popular ones from what I've been seeing talked in the community, it's been the support unit and the bottom face accessory. And I know someone in the office actually managed to pull those two accessories and only those two out of their free pulls. Well, the 1+1, I mean. So, good job them. They just pretty much got a lot of money. I'm totally not jealous of them. Preview for the refinement event or Magmila IB event. Nothing like that, Iron-sama. If we do have anything like that, we will pretty much talk about it in the future or announce it officially. So definitely keep a lookout. Which kind of like goes into like what I'm saying, what I was gonna say with the Erebus Elegy release. I know people have been asking for the Magmelia firework event. Maybe we'll see one in the coming months. We'll see. Who knows? But until then, you guys are going to have to wait until we announce it. Also, we got Discord events going on. Right now, we have Who's That Character and Spot the Difference going on. It's been a little over a week, so we're about halfway done. I know I turned up the difficulty yesterday on Spot the Difference with 5 different differences. Hopefully you guys are looking at those pictures very closely to see what the differences are. I'm trying to make them be pretty obvious, but not too obvious. Or, well, maybe they are too obvious. But definitely be joining in on that. Also joining on the Who's That Character. For both events, every day, we are choosing a specific amount of winners. So every day you participate means more chances to win, more chances to earn more KC. Because you can win multiple times. Some people in the previous one even won like 2 times. I think we had like 6 winners that won twice. So it's possible. Just join it every day. And Storm, you released another Discord quest this week.
Yes, we did have another Discord quest this week. I'm trying to recall which one it is. Let me take a look at that one more time. They're usually our Discord quests. Once a month, we usually have a like a puzzle of some sort, like a crossword or a word search, and then the others for the month usually pertain to the updates. This last one actually has players playing the new mini game. You need to post yourself completing it once and include that score, and your high score obviously is included in that as well. So just an opportunity for more KC in the Discord events. That happens every single week, Monday to Monday. And next week's quest will be the final one for July, and you can bet that it will relate to the most recent update. So keep an eye out for that one coming up next Monday as well, if you've already participated in this past week's.
And of course, like I said, with Who's That Character and... well, actually, I was going to ask you, for the people participating in that Discord quest, how many of them do you think are actually just redoing the entries to get a high score just to show it off?
Honestly, whatever floats your boat. You know, the more power to you to be able to do that. I feel like that's part of the reason I wanted to do it. Maybe people are like, oh, you know, I can show off to the Discord, show off to the other players how good I really am. So I'm curious how many actually set new high scores or tried multiple times for that. You know, you only have to do it once. It only takes a minute or two. So if you want to show off your high scores, you're more than welcome to do that as well.
Mm-hmm. IJ in Twitch chat says, I like cats all around your room. I am a crazy cat person, Raiden. So...
You're a cat person, Raiden.
Not a crack person!
Cat person.
But you said crap person. Wow.
I did? I meant to say cat person.
Yeah,
Crazy
wow.
Cat person is what I meant to say.
Sure you did. Alex Diablo on YouTube, please. I'll start play for mobile. Unfortunately, right now, Alex Diablo, we have no plans for a mobile version, so we are only going to be on PC. If this ever changes in the future, then we'll make an official announcement regarding it. But for now, nothing. So let's do a quick rundown of next week's events and even some of the future ones. So one of the big ones I mentioned earlier is the Plus 11 Submergence of Abyss Provision event. You are going to get one temporarily as part of the event, as we mentioned on the website, but you will have a way to make it permanent. And it is going to be automatically at its full potential, which means all weapon stages are going to be completed. You're going to be all set for that. Storm, what else do we have coming out next week?
Well, we've got the raid improvements, Dumoporia and Serpentium. Those are obviously having their difficulties decreased. We got a stage removal. I believe that's from Serpentium, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So if you guys are having troubles, or if you haven't even attempted it yet, next week will be a good opportunity to get some quicker clears, make that gameplay fatigue in terms of doing that repeatedly a little bit easier, especially with a new continent coming out that's got the same requirements as the current raids. That's not till late August, obviously, but if you're wanting to do all that stuff kind of in conjunction with one another, it's not going to be as difficult. So definitely got some good raid improvements coming in soon here. Yep,
and one thing that I've been seeing is that people have been picking up Serpentium raid more recently, and with the updated changes that are going to be happening, we're probably going to see even more people joining in, which is going to be good. I know that those people who have been practicing recently, they're going to probably have a bit of an advantage, or they might get a little bit of confusion because of the changes that are going to happen, since when you're used to something and then it suddenly changes, even if the changes make it easier, you kind of like get a little bit like, oh crap, I forgot about the changes.
Yeah, and there's some mechanics that, if I'm not mistaken, some mechanics are also just like getting straight up removed, correct? Not even just made easier.
I have to look over the list, so
maybe I could.
They might just be made easier.
Okay, some might be made easier.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misspeaking on that.
That's probably like the best way to word it. I have to look over the list again. Unfortunately, I don't have it off the top of my head, but I know like a lot of them are getting adjustments so that they're easier to see, or they just aren't as difficult to complete. I've been playing since 2012, stopped 2016 again. What do I do? I'm Pat. Time to come back next week. Big update. Lots of stuff happening. When is INT plus NA? Well, we have the NA and INT server, so boom. Also, I see like the YouTube chat kind of like getting a little bit more. Decamlov, Red, Johnny, Daniel Kunzer, thank you guys for showing up and also chatting with us. Let's see. We also have 5 Dungeons to Masterclass Quick Start event, which we are going to talk a little bit about this later on, so definitely stick around for that.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually went onto test server to try it out. I completed it in like 30 minutes. And I kind of like
timing.
I took it very slow. So, considering a lot of you guys, I know some of you are going to be completing that very fast. So, you might do it in half the time. But, yeah. You're going to be able to get a Masterclass character very easily. Can't wait for that event. And lastly, we have the Combat Power Boost event. We are going to be giving out some great rewards to help you reach 10 million combat power. Players who are under 200 L resonance points will be set to 200 as part of the event. And we'll also keep it too. So don't worry too much if you're like worried that, oh, I only have it for the event. Nope. Once you get it, that's there. And all you have to worry about is going higher. Because you can go up to 201, 202, and further beyond. Pull a Goku.
Just in time for the raid adjustments as well. So
exactly.
Not shortly after, you should be able to hop into that if you want to.
Yep, and right now we do currently have the Prelude event giving out a Mod Force E Select Cube, 5 Blessed Chlorite Seeds, 3 Apple Select Cubes, and 500 Fighter Potions. A lot of great rewards, especially that Force Select Cube. I know like some people have been trying to get their hands on the books. Sorry, I was agreeing to chat and then I got distracted. The Force ebook has been something like a lot of players have been wanting, especially since the new mods have been releasing. So this is probably going to help you guys if you didn't have any of the skills that you wanted already.
Yeah, so Unpath, don't wait till next week. Start today. Get your free stuff before it's gone.
By the way, for Chung Centurion, will they rework his Master Skill? I find it too lacking. Unpath, if you have any sort of suggestions for how we can improve some of those things, some things like that, head to our Discord, !Discord in the Twitch chat, to head to our Discord and post in the feedback channel what you want to see change and how you'd like to see a change. The event is very unital and necessary. I have no idea what you're trying to say, except the necessary part. Armor comes with the Harconium. I don't see anything mentioning that, but we'll see. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I ain't gonna spoil it. I want you guys to actually be surprised when you see it. But having looked at it, there's a lot of great stuff coming in that event. So if your main needs it, use it on your main. If you want to build a new character, perfect opportunity to do so. Get them all the gear that they need. And then coming up on the 13th, we have a character balance patch, extra scale armor improvements, Masterclass portraits, Titan's Grotto, Plagueis Labyrinth, and Great Steel Wall improvements are going to be made. August 27th, we'll be seeing the new region in the Red Demon Territory, Atmaram. 2 new dungeons, one of which is going to be focused on an EXP game for you guys who are looking to raise your L resonance levels further. I know like Plagueis Reflection has been one of the more popular stages, along with Sunken Holy Ground. But we're going to give you guys another stage for you to farm some EXP, especially on those EXP burning events, which we might be having one soon, so keep a lookout.
A question maybe that others might have, do you know for that like recommended combat power going into that new farm for that new region?
It should be, if I remember correctly, because we did mention it. Just double check.
Sure, there might be others out there wondering if they're going to be able to go through that or not.
There it is. So it is going to be restricted to about Serpentium Region's combat power level, which the first dungeon is 9 million. So with the combat power boost event aiming you to get to 10 mil, you should have access to it.
Good to know.
And the other new dungeon is going to be focused around new magic zones, which there will be some with the new region. And September 10th, we're going to have a new giant boss dungeon and new accessories and new titles coming I'm new to Elsword. I play Luciel. Rashomon, welcome. First time chatter, and Luciel Enjoyer. Alright, Storm. I think it's time we talk about some community events that we have going on next week, actually.
Yeah, so we've got some very exciting stuff. I'll just start with one here. We've got a couple of them related to this Masterclass event, and I know one Raiden has to be looking forward to so much, but I'm not going to talk about it just yet. Anyways, our first one is the Take a Picture of Your Masterclass Moment event. We are giving away, if I'm not mistaken, 30,000 KC to 100 players during the duration of this event. Essentially, you just need to create your character from
don't think that's how much it was. I think it's 300 KC for 50 winners. Unless I'm...
Yeah. Well, taking it all together in mind, maybe
I
think
maybe what you did was you countered the total, which...
Oh, I might... Yeah, well, for the entire duration. Maybe I'm misspeaking on it.
me
Anyways, you got 50 winners, each receiving 300 for each... Oh, is it not per cycle?
No, it is per cycle.
Total. Okay, this was... So 100 winners total, with 300 KC each.
Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of KC going out. Essentially, you just need to create an event character, screenshot that moment that you finish your masterclass, and submit it through the website. And then there's 2 cycles you can complete it. First is it's in coordination with the masterclass event during each cycle, so you can have the 2 characters. So very straightforward. As Ryan said, only takes maybe 20-30 minutes to complete that masterclass. So you're probably going to be doing it anyways, right? So you might as well go to the website. You might as well submit your screenshot and have a chance to win KC.
And because of how quick it is, we definitely want to make sure that you guys are gonna enjoy it. So we're gonna do it not just through the first cycle, we're gonna do it for the second cycle. So you guys are gonna have 2 chances for this. Let's see. I'm also trying to find the event just to make sure. Because from what I remember seeing, it was 50 winners per cycle. So 50 for the first, 50 for the second, 300 KC for each winner.
So a lot of KC, 30K going out to 100 players total, split up.
Yeah, 300, okay.
Obviously, you guys aren't each going to be getting 30K, but 300 is you can get an ice burner out there and try your luck on the new one. Which I did a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you saw. I did get a few.
No, I don't have text on, so I can't see
it.
Okay. Is it possible to allow players to craft one Force Mod E only one time per limit of an account? Declanlove, suggest the idea on Discord. We can send it out if it gets a lot of support, and we can see if maybe it can happen one day.
Hello, Solon. Welcome in.
Irish Commander, I've been playing Elsa for a long time, but I had to stop for a little bit. Over 1.5 years, but hope to be back next month. Love you guys and everyone in Elsword. Irish Commander, good time to come back because of the events that we have going on. If you haven't seen the summer roadmap, ! 2025 roadmap to see it.
There you go.
Unpath was the grand prize winner for Even Chung event back in 2014. Never forgot that. Ooh. I do like seeing former event winners coming back every so often. Okay. Now, there's another event tied to this Masterclass event update. And this is the one I'm going to mention, because this was a really big idea that... Oh, darn it, Micaiah. Storm...
I saw that.
The moment I saw it pop up, and I immediately knew what it was. I just said, oh, gosh.
It just gave you a smiley face.
Storm, we're killing that after this stream.
No, it adds a little
okay, we're raising the cost to 250,000.
It's a 5K. I'll challenge you to 5K.
250.
Makai's gonna do it every week, so you just have to come prepared.
Exactly, that's the problem. It's supposed to be a once, every so often thing, not every week. I mean, I guess it's whatever. Okay, going back. So, Moby V, here's your shout out. Interrupted me again. But yeah, so the Masterclass event, we also wanted to share with you guys like this live stream, and I will be posting the announcement for these events, or specifically a quick little announcement on Discord to let you guys know of the events coming. And one of the reasons is because this one specific event, and since it's tied to the Masterclass, or 5 steps to Masterclass, which if you've seen previous events like Punch Master, jumping events, you usually only get one shot, maybe during like specific cycles. But we wanted to kind of have you participate in this, which is why we're telling you early. We are doing a speedrun to Masterclass event. If you guys know the concept of speedrunning in video games, you pretty much know that it's go to the end of whatever game you're playing as fast as possible with, we'll say legal methods or legitimate methods, however you prefer it. I know some games, like when it comes to speedrunning, because I'm a big fan of speedruns, they will allow glitches. We're not really going to allow glitches, so you can't just glitch to the end like you're doing arbitrary code execution or something in another game. Sorry, I know way too much about speedruns. But we are going to let you guys get to Masterclass and time yourselves. We're going to be rewarding people who get the fastest times, but we're also going to reward people who participate. Like, go through a wall. Yes, I've seen some games that do that. You can't really go through walls in Elsword, thankfully, to skip stuff. But your main goal is to start by creating your character, and then reach the end, and then boom. And we're telling you early because, again, you only get one shot at doing it, and I don't want you guys to say, oh, I wish we knew about the event before we made our character, now we can't participate. That's why we're telling you guys this now. Because I want you guys to participate for this. Good news is, it's 5 dungeons, 5 easy dungeons. As I mentioned and Storm mentioned, it took me about 30 minutes. And I was just taking it slow. So maybe you guys can do it faster. Maybe you guys will, wait a minute, just ask. The guy already has some choose. Here's the thing, Grim. The event is faster than doing the Masterclass quest, normally. Since this part is, you need to do the Masterclass, or the 5 steps to Masterclass event. So you're not going to need those materials. But we are going to be putting some restrictions, because I know for a fact a lot of you, like me, would probably transfer some stuff over to make it faster. But no, sorry, this is the new game category, not new game plus. You do not pass go, do not collect $200. You're not doing that. So, L residence points, you guys can't use them. Items from your Iceberg inventory, your shared bank, the item mall, mailbox, everything like that. Can't use that.
So you gotta start from the attempt during the character creation to make sure none of that happens.
Yes, and again, it's gonna be your event character too.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make it be as bit of an even playing field as possible, with the only differences being you as a player and the character you choose. So choose whatever character you think. You read some. Hey, Micaiah, I actually did it. I did it this way. It was not bad. Like I said, 30 minutes, and I did it slow.
And you're going to be doing it anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well live stream it, record it. Even if you're not the fastest, some random participants win KC. So it doesn't take that much extra effort to go ahead and have a chance at some KC as well.
Yes, and you are going to have to record your attempt, so we do need video proof of it. So you got to post it up on YouTube. You can live stream it, make a highlight of it to show us your skills on that one. So definitely do that. To continue on, you cannot use titles. I know some of you guys have good titles that will make it faster. And you also have to complete all dungeons solo, which is actually easy. Again, I did it 30 minutes. The only one that was probably like the roughest was the last one, and that's because I just went in completely blind. Does that mean I need to watch the El's Cat in Speedrun again? Oh, the El's category? If you want. If they want to... I know that there is an Elsword page on speedrun.com. If they want to make a category for this event, go for it. But we're also gonna... Oh, you're a mod on there. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen your name. You know, I'm actually going to go to the speedrun.com website just to actually confirm.
You've got the in. You've got the connection now.
Confirm it. But you guys aren't going to be the only ones doing this. Storm and I are going to do it.
Yep. This is what I was talking about. Ryan's been looking forward to this for a long time, I know.
What dungeon is Ryan of all people blind to? I'm not really... Okay, when I said blind, I mean I didn't bother checking like anything from Professor Foe. I didn't bother trying to bring in anything. I just jumped right in like as soon as I had access to it. I dove into the deep end. Thankfully, I know how to swim. That dungeon took me about 7 minutes. Storm, Decamlava is asking you on YouTube, do you have that dog in you?
Do I have that dog in me? Are you referring to the live stream we're about to talk about? Well, how could they know? I don't know what that actually means, to be honest.
Masterclass alone is 3 hours. The thing is, Sighart, with this event, like I said, 30 minutes is all it takes to get you to Masterclass with this event.
Starting from level 1.
Yep. I'll let you know Potato Mario when I do the joke. I need to think of it, but we have stuff to talk about right now.
Alright, well, should we dive into the next one here?
Let me just make sure that there's nothing else to mention. I think that's everything. Obviously, when it comes to timing, I believe we'll mention this on the website. The moment that you click confirm on character creation, and the moment that you get the Masterclass achieved message, you will get you will pretty much be timed from there. So, confirm, character creation, Masterclass achieved. I have an error that in the log it tells me client authentication error 3 or 1. Does anyone know how to fix it? Divicito, please send a ticket to our support team on our website. They can help assist you with that. Again, Sighart, this event is a big, quick jump to get you to 99 in Masterclass. You're not going to need to worry about the XP gain. And we also said no L residence points may be used. Which, I'm sure they're probably hiding in the chat, or they're going to find out. But, sorry, Kay. You cannot use your 600 plus ERP to make it easier. Now I'm torn between making characters I haven't played before, making one I'm good at so I can run faster. If anything, Chrono Cosplay, make whoever you want to add for your collection if you're still looking for that, or one that you want to play. And just try to do it as fast as possible. In this case, even if you don't get the fastest time, we are still going to be choosing a few winners who participate. Okay, that's really it for that one. Now, Storm, would you like to talk about the next one? It's our third community event that we have, and going to probably be the last one outside of the Discord ones that we'll be having next month.
Yep, so our live stream next week, just checking, that's the one we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so our live stream next week, next Wednesday, myself, it's going to be titled GM Raiden versus GM Storm. We are going to have our own little live stream speedrun showdown where we're each going to do our own speed runs for the Masterclass event and see who's fastest. Now, I wouldn't place any bets on me, but everyone loves an underdog, so who knows? Who knows what Ryan's going to play? Maybe I'll convince him to play something he is awful at.
Maybe.
And who knows? So we're going to be going head-to-head. Well, not literally head-to-head. We're not going to be playing at the same time. We're going to be going to back-to-back to see who is quick or who's faster in achieving the Masterclass. So we'll finally have a little bit of a showdown here on the live stream next week.
We do have one more event, though. So, like, that's... I guess that's technically the fourth event, because that's a live stream event, so technically. Oh, by the way, Storm, you have a fan. Decalove on YouTube is going all in for you.
Okay. I'm not looking at YouTube chat. What'd they say before? Did I have something in me?
Do you have that dog in you?
I don't own a dog, sorry. I have a couple cats, though. So does that count?
Well, do you have as many as I do?
I have a couple, so...
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay. But we do have another event. Hold on, let me see if I can contact the person for me. Yeah, because I saw you actually on there, Null FH Crow, so I wouldn't be surprised. If you guys do make the category for the name, I guess you could just go 5 steps to Masterclass event, or I guess you're gonna have to abbreviate that because that's way too dang long.
It's slang. Cats are ready. Yeah, I know it's slang. I just we'll see. I better have the dog in me next week, right? So or maybe a cat. We'll see. It's gonna take something to defeat Raiden. Maybe I'm gonna have to pull out something, be the dark horse in the battle.
I don't know. Maybe 5-step 2 MC. There you go. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some suggestions from the chat while
Chat
you're going
votes.
through it. I don't know. I'll talk about it internally. We'll see, because I mean, I do have more experience. I am known to play a lot of different characters, so we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
5 STM any percent? I wouldn't call it any percent, to be honest. I just call it 5-step 2 MC. But we do have one more community event. This is going to be on our social media. All you have to do is submit an image or a video of you converting your +11 Submersive Abyss weapon into the permanent weapon. We did mention it as part of our summer update that the weapon can be made permanent. It's going to be given to you for a limited time, but completing the event quest line will allow you to upgrade it to from a limited time weapon into a permanent one. So you'll have plenty of time to do it. So don't worry about I'm worried I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, I skimmed the part. I missed that. Yeah, it's actually on our summer update page. Hold on. I actually do have. Yes, I do. Give me a sec. I gotta open up the thing. Here we go. There you go. So you guys can actually see it, just to make sure. Oh, there we go. Apparently the mouse is not accurate. But if you kind of look... Oh, yeah, it's not. Right here. We did mention it on the update. The +11 Submersive Abyss weapon is a limited time weapon, cannot be enhanced. But once you complete all the event quest lines, you will be able to upgrade the limited time weapon into a permanent weapon. You will have until the entire event period to do it. So don't worry. It will last long enough for you to complete it until the end of the event period.
And completing those quests are pretty much going to be your focus point, once you get it, if I'm not mistaken, right? because obviously you want to make that permanent. It's not like it's going to be a year-long journey for those quests or anything, so you'll have plenty of time.
Yeah. So what exactly Elder Quest? Because if it's close to high level carries, I can't see any solos being it. It'll definitely be possible, Keeping a Fox, for solo players to actually do it. Is the quest event quest line doing the raid? I can't give you guys the full details. I can't tell you that how long is the event, to be honest. It's going to be at least 2 months. It's going to be at least 2 months. That one I can spoil for you. So you will have plenty of time for it. There will be missions that you guys can do, and they are not difficult. All right, I happen to look for the missions. That's plenty. Yep, see? Jay even says that's plenty of time. And then after 10 years. Do it! Do it, Noel. Is this current event in-game gonna end when this comes out? You mean the event that I'm just talking about? It's not even out yet. It's coming out next week. I'll let you talk about something different. Two. Techum. Oh, my headphones are kind of tangled now. Great. But going back to it. So you have to show that you completed the quest and that you made it permanent with an image or a video, and then you gotta submit it to Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok. And you will have to use 2 specific hashtags. Hashtag Elsword, hashtag Summer Boost to qualify. I believe we're also going to be having it so that you submit the link to the post onto the website so that we can directly find it. But make sure that the post is public. If it's not public and we can't actually view it for verification, your entry doesn't count. How many missions do you need to turn into a perm weapon, or is that still a secret? I cannot tell you that, Keeping a Fox, unfortunately. But yeah, you get to choose whatever platform, so Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok. Just make sure that, again, it's public and you use the hashtags. Those are going to be the 3 major things. You showing that you completed it, the post is public, and that you use the hashtag. It's secret like a secret boss. Kind of. They're
and just like the other...
I was just going to say, they're pretty easy. They're actually pretty easy from what I've looked at. So, and I completed some of them already, so don't worry too much about it.
I was just going to mention, just like the other 2 events, this is something you're already doing, right? So why not have another chance at some KC? Mm-hmm. 30 winners for this one as well.
Mm-hmm. And as the event mentions, or the website mentions, all weapon advancement stages are going to be completed. And if you remember from previous Punchmaster type events where we given out free weapons, or not even Punchmaster, just like weapon provision events, these weapons tend to have all their sockets, their mystic stones already added. So you don't have to worry about any adjustments for that. So that, it having plus 11 enhancement and it having stage 5 weapon advancement means that you're going to get a lot of power easily. So you should have very little issue clearing. And I will tell you this from one of the quests. It's something that you guys are going to be doing anyway. So it's not that big of a problem. So you guys, you don't need to worry. It is easy to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm just learning all this new stuff. Glad I made this. Hey, I'm Pat. Thank you for coming here. And if anything, welcome back. We're glad to have you.
Don't let all these events distract you guys from the fact that Ryden owes you a joke.
Take it! How long until this starts? The events start next week on July 30th. Tamar, don't cry, don't panic cry. You'll be alright. Again, You guys have 2 months. There's plenty of time to do this. If you... So, from what I've tested on test server, if you are able to complete just about everything very quickly, you can get it done within 2 weeks. I wish I was joking. It's that simple. And the only reason why I'm saying 2 weeks is because, well, some of it is a bit lengthy. But it's not that bad. I know this isn't really any future for emote reruns. I missed out on one. Not at the moment, but if we do have any reruns, we'll announce it. Yeah, Trendsetter. It would take someone 2 weeks if you do all the missions, like, immediately. And again, the only reason why I'm saying 2 weeks, it is very lengthy for some of them. But those ones are very big. But they're ones that you're going to complete as you play the game. You guys will see what I mean when the update happens next Wednesday, so we'll definitely be seeing you then. Now, Storm, would you like to tell everyone how many winners and how much KC they'll get for participating in this event?
For the social media event, that is, I thought you had said it. I did already breeze over it. We got 30 winners that are going to each receive 500 KCs. So a little bit of a step up from the other events, and that you're sharing it on social media. It does maybe require a little bit more effort as opposed to the screenshot. So you are rewarded for that. So 500 KC, 30 winners, a lot to go around.
Let me also double check because I have, like, for the event itself, it's going to take 1 month. So if you want to participate in this community event for the KC, it's going to be 1 month, but the actual in-game event is lasting at least about 2 months, I want to say. So I remember looking at the dates, and you guys have plenty of time. Yep, 30 winners, 500 KC. Okay. 2 weeks sounds like me on EU and doing the battle passes. I'm trying to see, like, why would you spam the battle passes? The Masterclass hurts my soul right now in game. Hey, Unpack, guess what? That Masterclass event is coming soon. It'll make it easier for 2 of your characters, technically, because we are going to have 2 cycles of it. Just getting it for the medal. Understandable. I know some people really like that medal for the EXP, which, with some upcoming updates, EXP is going to be fun. So, for those who get the Ann's Growth Pass, that'll be some extra EXP for you guys. Masterclass, Master Salmon, either not enough ways to get salmon potions. There's quite a lot of ways to get salmon potions that I think people don't realize. Now, Storm, I don't know how much you've explored the game, but do you know about these things called field bosses?
I am fairly familiar with field bosses.
So, I was looking around, I'm like, I don't have this title. And some players might know the title I'm talking about, but it requires you to farm in the fields. You gotta get like 5,000 enemies. And you gotta get
a lot of enemies.
And you gotta kill 50 of the field bosses. And there's 2 of them. So you gotta do 50 for one, 50 for the other. I know which... See? Chat knows what I'm talking about. But, I was just farming it. And I got the field boss cube. Because no one's in the field. It's all mine. So... Crap, I think now people are going to steal my idea. But it was giving me like 3 stamina potions. Is Oath the Ruin not achievable? No, Oath the Ruin is still achievable on Path. It's still available, and I believe we reduced the run count for that too. So it's not like 800 or was it like originally 1,000 when it launched, or am I thinking of a different title? I know like Storm is probably like giving me that look of, "You're Raiden, you're crazy."
You've probably done it with multiple accounts too.
I did it with one.
Okay.
And I also farmed the Reaper title before, which I've talked about this on Discord, that I got the Reaper title way back when it was 800 runs.
It's a lot of runs.
Yeah, and this was like the original old days where the dungeon took like 10 minutes to complete. Now it's a lot easier.
A lot of minutes.
It was 1,000. Okay, so it was 1,000. I remember running that. Okay. Nope, Reaper is back too. Reaper is back too. I remember you saying that you stopped playing a long time ago. I want to say like 2016-ish. Is that? Am I remembering that correctly, Empath? I'm actually scrolling up through the chat just to see. Yep. Stopped in 2016. Okay. Oh, you started in 2012, but I think you said you stopped in 2016. Because I remember we didn't have Reaper title in 2012. But a lot of those titles that kind of like were removed, quote unquote, they did come back. Title counts for them, like how many runs you got to do for them, have been adjusted, so they are more easier to access. Especially because as progression increased, more titles started coming out, started kind of eclipsing them, which is my Elsword joke because there's a title called Eclipse. There we go.
I don't know if that qualifies. What do you think, chat?
I'm gonna head off into the settings.
That's more like a pun-ish. Is a pun a joke?
Yes.
What do we think, chat? Is a pun a joke?
All right, I'm setting off for the setting sun. That one is a
Kai says no.
Yeah, well, Makai's gonna keep saying no just to get as many jokes out of me as possible. So you just got 2. There you go. Reaper was bad in PvP. I think by bad you mean like it was painful to fight against. I know it's not really used nowadays, but I think there might be like some people who do run it here and there just for fun. But yeah, those titles are still available, or they've been brought back specifically, and their title, the amount of runs that you need to get them are reduced, so it's easier to get nowadays. If you still want to use them and run them, you can. But you might replace them with other titles as you progress further on, because there are some really good titles nowadays, which you will get access to with these upcoming events. So definitely try it out. All right, chat. Do you have anything else that you want to ask us? You can ask Storm what his favorite class is.
I think we all know my favorite class.
It's mathematics, isn't it?
Honestly, I enjoyed history a little more. Not a fan of math.
Nobody said it would be math. Is it Raven? If not, then I don't care. Wow, no.
Wow. Honestly,
Wow.
Raven was the first character I ever tried in Elsword, though.
I think Raven was also the first character I made 2 of for both classes. And that was on release. Because I made an Aisha, I made a Rena, but I only made 1 of both. And then Raven came out and I made 2 Ravens. So that I could play both of his classes. Is the case of Lingard yet? No, Merkleach. So we're just like letting you all know about the events ahead of time so you guys can know what to expect. And in particular, the speedrun event, we're letting you know early so that you guys don't just immediately jump into the Masterclass event and now you can't participate. Because, oh, well, I already did the event. I can't participate now. We want you guys to be participating in that event, so that's why we're telling you early. Did you hear about Raven punching all these enemies? I heard he's being reckless. Alright, I'll show myself out. Sounds like he has a lot of rage in his heart. There was only 4 characters when I started playing. I remember when we only had 3. And Dragon Nest was the last dungeon available. Back when it was Bethma. Should I get a cane and start swinging it around? And start being like that old man yells at kids on his lawn?
Surprised you don't do that in game already. Just kidding.
I have a scythe. Sadly. Well,
So you swing your scythe around at people.
Yeah, you can't see the scythe because I'm
out of my hot springs.
yeah, you guys can't really see the scythe because I'm currently in a statue, and at the same time, I don't have the in-game window open. I had like 10 ravens at one point. Oh wow! Only I could yell at the new. No, I've been playing this thing longer than you have, most likely, so I think I can. Chuck was only just getting his Deadly Chaser class back then, so many memories come to it. I definitely remember that. The Chuck Apocalypse. Might go far for that Demon title, Slayer title now. It is a massive flex to have. I can see it being a massive flex, actually. Teddy Bear Raids, Old Drabaki. Dang. But yeah, I'm probably gonna keep farming the fields and get more stamina potions. Which, oh boy, with these upcoming updates, I'm probably gonna need it. But Storm, what are you looking most forward to next week?
I mean, honestly, I'm really looking forward to it being. Well, I mean, it's not just next week, where it's a 2-part thing, but I am looking forward to the Masterclass event the most. Get a couple extra characters up to 99, couple extra Masterclasses, just in a matter of 30 minutes or so each, like you said. So it's probably my number one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm also not sure about I'm definitely sure about the +7 or +11 Submergence of Abyss event. I just don't know who I'm going to use who I'm going to use it for. So I'm a little conflicted on that. I might have to consult you on that later. So just a heads up on it. But I am looking forward to that as well.
Well, you got the +10 one for your Lithia, right?
I do. I think one of them's still using it. One of my Lithias is still using it.
I was gonna say if you don't have it on like the main Lithia that you play, then maybe get it for her. Otherwise, maybe for like this Masterclass event, if you pick a character that you want to add to your roster and you're gonna play them, maybe give it to them.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. I see you playing Aura all the time, and it's making me want to add that to my list of characters I'm playing often. So maybe I'll check that out with the Masterclass event.
Oh, if you could see how I speedrun the EXP dungeons with it, then you probably would want to play her more.
I might have to.
Behind the scenes, Ryder records a speedrun through Plagueis Reflection for GM Storm. I don't know what event I'm looking forward to the most. I have every character in my collection, so Masterclass kind of is the best.
Doesn't do much for you.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. But then again, I could probably get rid of a character on my account just to make a random one. Especially because I don't have a pet on some of my characters because of an old update. There have been a couple of characters I've been considering playing, so maybe I'll use it for them. I could use the Combat Power Boost event for them. But actually no, I'm not going to use the Combat Power Boost event for them. So the Masterclass event is going to go for a character I may want to play in the future. But the Combat Power Boost and the +11 Submergence weapon, Soa, I know who exactly I'm giving both of those to.
Who's that?
That's a spoiler. I can't tell.
Oh. Stay tuned. Next week we'll find out.
Actually, no, probably not. Probably not on the stream. I'm probably not gonna do it for the stream. But couple of ideas I've been mulling over. Aisha was one of them. I'm thinking about playing Lord Azot. I know I played a little bit of her when she was released, but I never played her after. I know that right now she's really strong, especially in Doom Aporia, and the new mod skills. So I'm thinking about maybe trying that. Have you all considered bringing back the past raids like how Drabaki brought back? I know the weapon is updated, so I was like, Jay, considering how some of the old raids operated, I think bringing them back when the current game state might not work. Not without some significant changes. But, in terms of consideration, they have been brought up. Maybe in the future we can. But we'll have to see. Because I know like a lot of the old raids, like the old Drabaki, the old Eltrion, the old Perkesis raids were, like, they were vastly different. Like, Eltrion and Drabaki in their first form was pretty much a, like, defeat them like a regular boss type, but it was like in a big, large stage. While Perkesis, and then later Eltrion again, was more of a damage scoring. With how things have changed, like, damage scoring would have to be changed for sure. But, again, it's something that can maybe come back in the future. Maybe some adjustments might have to be made to adapt, but we'll see. Maybe one day in the future that might happen. Want to make a deal for me to return part-time? No. How about you just come back and we don't make a deal? Alright, I don't accept trade offers. Not after the one Storm gave me.
Did I give you a trade offer?
Once long ago.
Huh.
You just want one pet? You can probably get that pet yourself, so you don't need me for that. I still got my plus 11 Eltrion Iron Guardian Cane. I still have my Eltrion weapon and my Perkesis weapon, actually, from the old days. I never got rid of those. Even though I've clearly gotten better equipment for them. The solo weapon is tied to the punch event because I wanted to get the solo on my Celestial and use the punch event. So we don't have a punch event like Cardozo, who's speaking on YouTube. The Submersive Abyss weapon and the combat power boosting event are two separate events. So you can use the weapon on one character, and you can use the combat power boosting event on a different character. So you're not tied to it. Who I get the plus 11 to depends on what the quests entail, I guess. Also, yo, hey, Akunix. Quests will actually be easy, don't worry. Don't worry. And you'll have plenty of time to complete it. Alright. So, just a quick little brief rundown. Social media event, plus 11 Submerged Abyss weapon. You make yours permanent. You submit a image or video of you doing that. Post it on Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok with two specific hashtags. Hashtag Elsword, hashtag Summer Boost. Submit it to our website, and boom. That'll put you in for an entry. 30 winners will get 500 KC. We also have the new Journey to Masterclass event. We're going to be doing this on both cycles of the event. The first one being from July 30th to August 26th, and the second one being from August 27th through September 23rd. We're going to be choosing 50 winners per cycle to earn 300 KC, so that's 100 total winners. All you have to do is submit a character who has reached Masterclass, but they do need to have 3 million combat power as a requirement. I'm just going to let you know that now, because we don't want people to just get immediately there. You guys do have to level them up. So definitely show us the Masterclass Achieve UI when you get it, and make sure you have 3 million combat power. We will be checking. And we also have a speedrun to Masterclass from July 30th to the 27th. Speedrun your character through the Masterclass event, and if you are one of the fastest times, you will earn KC. If not, you still have a chance to win. And we're going to be doing a live stream for that next Wednesday. So Storm and I are going to be competing against each other to see who has the fastest time. And I think we might have a couple of stuff on that one. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Oh, it's not the difficulty. I've done plans for a character slot that can't enter raids, but they... Oh, I see, I see. That might make it a bit tough for you, Ekunix, but we'll see. By the way, did you see what Potato Mari has said to you, Storm?
I did.
But next week, plus 11 Submergence of Abyss Weapon, Combat Power Boosting Event, 5 Steps to Masterclass, Dumaporia and Serpentium Raid adjustments are happening. There's going to be some more stuff that we haven't mentioned yet that are going to be sprinkled in with that update, so definitely tune in next Wednesday. August 13th, look forward to a character balance patch, Exascale armor improvement, Masterclass Portrait, and Titan's Grotto, Plague's Labyrinth, and Greysteel Wall improvements as well. August 27th, new region Atmaram and 2 new dungeons with new magic stones, and September 10th, new giant boss fight and new accessories and titles. That's going to be all from us, so we'll see you guys next week. Storm, do you have any parting words you'd like to share?
Looking forward to next week in terms of our showdown. So let Ryden know. Make sure you send him lots of messages. I'm just kidding, not too many messages. Just let him know what you want to see him play on the live stream to make it a little difficult for him next week. But it should be exciting. Looking forward to it.
Yep. And also for the Twitch chat, I did post the Discord link. Oh, whoops. Copied the wrong thing. For YouTube. Sorry about that. But here's also the roadmap as well, so you guys can see what's on your screen, or what's on my screen, or what's on the stream, I guess. For yourselves, make sure you read all the info at the bottom as well. We do have some details regarding a lot of the different updates, so get a little bit more insight as to what's coming besides just character balance patch, exascale armor improvement. Well, what exactly specifically? Well, there's gonna be some more stuff. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the competition, so Storm, definitely get ready. I'm sure we're going to have some tips available for that as well, so for those of you who are going to participate in the community event, we're probably going to share maybe a couple of ideas. But with that said, everyone, have a great weekend. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye, everyone.